Blog Talk Radio.
Who they talking about? They talking about me. Serena Speaks. A hot new show coming to you straight out of Atlanta, Georgia. The king of the South. So you can say, I'm the queen. Bring you nothing but the best and the hottest talent from around the world. I'm your host, Serena, and I'm about to speak. Are you listening? Of course you are. Hi everyone. Welcome to Serena Speaks. I'm your host, Serena, and I'm about to speak. I hope everyone enjoyed their week. It is a pleasure coming back to you live. And I want to just tell you about the big things we have going on in Atlanta, Georgia, for as the independent film industry. It's all over Atlanta, folks. I want you to make sure you get out and go to Tinseltown Studios, where they are just bringing Hollywood to Douglasville and educating the kids, giving them so much to think about and dream about and hope about. So if you have kids or if you have a project that you want to get developed or, wanted to come together, you need a great director or a great production crew, a nice facility to hold to host your movie or host your audition or whatever you have going on in the independent film industry, you need someone a great area for your project to unfold. Tinseltown Studios is most definitely the one you need to be looking at, and that's in Douglasville with the Peoples and director L.G. Seela and Tarjetta Rose and her mom. And I want to give a big shout-out to Secured Tightly, which premiered about 3 weeks ago, and it was awesome. Purple Carpet premiere. Me, myself, yours truly was there, and also I'm in the movie. I'm in Tangled and Twisted, and I just had a great time. I want to give a big shout-out to 30 Day Itch, Atlanta Heat 2, and also that one more. There's so many movies coming out. They are everywhere. Inner Demons from Nazir Rahim. He's awesome. Tangled and Twisted is Mr. Shahid Rahid. Oh my goodness, his name I always pronounce his name right. And I'm tripping on his name right now, guys. I apologize for that. But I always pronounce his name right. But it's Mr. Shahid and also Miss Janine Chait of Atlanta Heat 2, Atlanta Heat 1, and Rita is awesome. And Miss Tessie Wilmount of 30 Day Itch. Not 30 Day Itch, of Secured Tightly, and Mr. Keith Allen Hayes of 30 Day Itch. Those are all my people that have their projects out here doing premieres or, just getting their projects together. So, yeah, be on the lookout or get out and watch it. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you in the independent film industry. We really do. And let's go to the show. Today, we will be discussing Mr. McKenzie and his hit, I'm a Star. So I am just grateful to introduce him and welcome him, and I hope you guys welcome him also. He is so hot. His music is awesome, as well as his body. He is a young looker, girl, so you might want to call in and give Mr. McKenzie a shout-out, because he's a star. So let's welcome him. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, how are you?
I'm all right, man. I'm just coming in from a flight right now, so, a little discombobulated.
Oh, you got jet lag.
Yeah. I just came in from Dallas.
Dallas, wow. What was you doing out there?
Just checking out DJs, and I actually have a new song that I'm starting to push called Drop It Low. I'm pushing for my single and, getting everything situated with that as far as getting club play and all that.
Oh, really? Drop It Low.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't send that in. I wish I could have had that. If you could, I would love to hear that. I would love to hear that.
I'm gonna try to get it to you right away.
Like right now?
Yeah, like right now.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's even better. So,
sure.
Could you tell me, why you're doing it? Can we talk while you're sending it?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, awesome. I want to know what started could you tell us a little about yourself, like where are you from? A little bit about yourself, where you're from, what's your background?
Yeah, basically, my name is, McKenzie. I represent Boston. I'm from a group called Real Life Society. And we're basically a group that consists of 5 different local artists, 2 producers, and 3 artists, which is myself, Moom Daddy, GPA. On the producer side of things, we have Gilly C, and we have Jen Guts. And we're just, a bunch of kids who grew up together, and, we're heavy on the hip-hop scene out here. Yeah, I know all the styles kind of range different, so.
Okay. So would you say you guys come together and collaborate effortlessly, like just make beautiful music? You're different, but, you're the same when it comes to music, or you're different musically also?
Well, we just we blend good together because we kind of feed off of each other, No matter, what one idea could come from one person, we just, we have the ability to keep building off, like a good team should, to make, make a hit, make a good song everybody can, jam out to, depending on, no matter what the mood is, everybody is very versatile in the group, so that's what we kind of pride ourselves on being.
All right. And what was your first hit with the group?
First hit with the group. Right now, like we have a bunch of songs we putting in the stash, but right now we kind of pushing everybody solo, So we're doing it. So it's like we're pushing everybody solo right now, kind of like on some ASAP type stuff. Like whoever catches fire first, we take that and we'll move forward with it. So as far as the group goes right now, I'm more focused on myself and getting my single out there and see if it can catch fire or not.
Okay. So you're originally from Brooklyn, huh?
Oh, that's where I was born at. I grew up in Staten Island.
Oh, okay. So what was that like, moving from, at such a young age, moving from Brooklyn to Boston?
It was a real different transition because, my idea of Boston was was very different from how it is now. Like a lot of people who think of Boston, or they predominantly think of like white kids and just schools and that type of suburban type of feel. But it's like it's really not. It took a little bit to get used to. But all my important years actually has been in Boston. All my friends in Boston. I have a lot of family in New York, though, so I always go back and visit.
Okay. So did you meet them immediately?
All my friends?
No, your group members.
Oh no! Well, it happened like over time. What it started was I used to play ball and high school, college, and stuff like that. So I met them gradually throughout high school, and we kind of clicked and stuck together when I started playing basketball, trying to go to college, you know, do the whole college ball thing. Ended up getting hurt. And one of the dudes that rap with, Moom, he was like, maybe you should try rapping. And it kind of gave me something else to put my heart into once I couldn't really, you know, do the whole sports thing anymore. And since then, I've been, like, you know, going hard with it, taking it seriously. And it's been working for me, man. It's been going, like, you know, real good.
Okay. Was it real rough growing up in Boston? Because, you know, everybody really, what is that, New Edition really brought Boston to light. Well, Bobby Brown makes everybody think that Boston, you know, was rough, you know, or whatever. Was it rough growing up there?
Well, yeah, especially where he's from. Where he's from is called OP, Orchard Park, and that's like that's one of the bigger hoods in Boston, actually. So, depending on where you are, basically Boston is kind of segregated as far as that side goes, man. If you're like in a certain area, yeah, it can be really rough, and then there's another side of Boston where you probably won't get any problems, just depending on where you actually get brought up, you know. But you know, it's inner city. Every inner city got that, no matter what state you're at.
Okay. So let me ask you about your song, My Train of Thoughts. Could you tell me a little bit about that one?
Oh, My Train of Thought was that was my first mixtape, My Train of Thought, and basically it's just me getting my feet wet into this whole music. I think it had like about 21 songs, and I try to keep everything different. I was just, you know, really experimenting, finding myself, finding my flow, how I want to rap, and I had a lot of deep songs. I think that's one of my more personal. Like, granted, I don't really like how it kind of sounds on it, voice-wise, but as far as lyrics go, it's probably one of my most, like, deeper mixtape/albums I've, like, done to me, because everything legit just came straight from the heart, not even from, like, a business perspective, just me venting about how I feel.
Oh, okay. So you want to say that it was, would you say it was more R&B or hip-hop?
Oh, it's definitely hip-hop, but, you know, I use music to vent, so I just, you know, make sure that you can still feel what I'm saying. That's all.
Okay, so how was Standby different from My Train of Thought?
No, I'm saying My Train of Thought was my first mixtape. You know what I mean?
Okay. No, I was asking about Standby.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said My Train of Thought. You kind of confused me. Standby
no,
is...
I said, how was Standby different from My Train of Thought?
Also, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. But basically, Standby is it's a more of just a straight Boston collab. When I did Standby, I wanted to get real in tune with my city. So, like, all the producers on Standby are all Boston producers. And, you know, I locked in the studio with them. And we made, like, a good, you know, mixtape. It has a couple of industry instrumentals, but as far as all the original production goes on it, it's all Boston artists. So I figured we all can, you know, get together, click up, and, you know, try to push forward for the city.
Okay. Did you see a difference in the reception of the two? You know, did people take like My Train of Thought better than Standby, or was it neck and neck, or?
It was more. I wouldn't say it was based off of the project. It was more on my progression as an artist. You know, when I was doing My Train of Thought, I wasn't actually in a place where I needed to be for enough people to hear me as they can hear me now. Now I have Standby. I mean, I have a lot of new fans. I have a lot of new people who like to, you know, support the movement real life, buy hoodies, all that stuff like that. So, you know, they hear my new project, they instantly cling to it, and then Standby is there. I mean, My Train of Thought is there for them to listen to, but, you know, a lot of people gravitated to Standby because that's what they know from me.
Okay. So, you know, being a founding member of Real Life Society, do you feel like you're trying to identify, like, show, like, your own identity as an individual instead of a group artist?
I would say so. I mean, because, I mean, like I said, we are a group. I mean, at the end of the day, we all pushing one brand. But one thing we made sure to talk about is, you know, everybody putting in their own work, everybody who, you know, pushing themselves in order to get the group where it needs to be. So, of course, the idea of me being, I guess, an individual within the group is a strong possibility. I have to make it that way. I got to show how I'm different from the next artist always. I mean, we do songs together, and we always battle on each other. We always, we all got different flows. We all got different talents as far as, rapping goes and music and stuff like that. You always got to make yourself stand out as an artist. And I pride myself on being a good artist.
Do you feel like your realness connects you with the audience a little bit better than the rest of the guys?
Yeah, on account of I'm one of the, I think the only person in the group who I have no problem putting my personal out there because, like I said, I use music for venting. Like, to me, it's more than making a song. It's more like therapy, you know what I mean? Sometimes people like to just make a song just, to make a song, or they feel this way so they want to make a song. With me, I could take a concept, like we're talking about a club or whatever the case may be, but I could more focus on my verse or structure the song to be around how my experience at the club and how I felt and this, that, and the third. And even though I got wifey at home and this, it's just, I try to keep things as real as possible because I feel as if people could relate to it way more.
So, how is Boarding Pass different from the two?
Okay, Boarding Pass is going to be my first debut album, and Boarding Pass is and the first single off of that is Drop It Low, which I'm trying to get to you.
And, no, I actually have it. You have a great publicist, and she's on her job, sweetie. So you have a great publicist.
I know, man. I'm over here. We having the biggest texting conversation while I'm talking to you. It's amazing. But basically, Boarding Pass is my first debut album. All the production on Boarding Pass was produced by Lego Beats, who's actually producers from Russia. They actually hit me online because they see me on World Star a couple of times, and they like my flow. They like how I rap and stuff. So they was like, can you do one song for me? I was like, all right. So I did a song called Psycho on one of their beats, which is going to be number one on Boarding Pass, just plugging that. And after that, they was like, yo, we need to do an album. How about we do like 15 songs and we'll send you the beats? And I was like, that's cool with me. So
from Russia.
Yeah, they're producers from Russia. They give the beats are from Russia. It's like a mix of kind of like hip hop, but trap, not like trap here, but also there's a different kind of trap overseas. I mean, it's kind of like technically rap, so it's kind of, but it's like a good mix. It's not like EDM type music where people pop mollies and jump around and stuff like that. It's like it got a real hip hop feel to it. So so that's like basically my first album. It's gonna be 15 songs. Like I said, the first single off that is Drop It Low, which is killing the clubs right now. Up in Boston and down in Dallas, excuse me. That's where I just came from.
Wow. So, okay. And so how was the club scene there in Dallas?
Man, it took some getting used to. I ain't even gonna lie, because up here it's just conservative, It's a little conservative up here. Like, there's certain spots that you're not getting popping, but I mean, reggae clubs are really big up here and other things like that. When I go to Dallas, they're like ratchet and hip hop, and there's a strip club on every corner. I was like, oh my god, I was like, I ain't used to that over here. We gotta drive for miles to find a strip club. We gotta go to the next state, go to Rhode Island or Providence or something like that. But there, like, I went to what's the name of that place? Onyx. I went to Onyx. Just around Onyx, there's like 12 to 14 strip clubs on the same block. I was like, oh my god.
yeah, they are wild down there in Dallas. I'm serious. You wouldn't even think that, but you got to think about it. Like, this is, that's Texas. So, it's going to be everywhere. And they say they like it bigger in Texas.
I hear that. I mean, I ain't experienced it yet. This was my first time actually like being down there, and I was like, wow. Like I said, every corner they got them like corner stores down there. I was like, wow.
Yeah, they do. So did you enjoy yourself? That's the question. Did you enjoy yourself?
I mean, when wifey around, you can't really say too much, but say that.
Okay. Okay, we're going to leave. Where have me in Dallas stays in Dallas.
Exactly.
Leave that alone.
You got to keep it that way. You can't get me in trouble.
Yeah, we're going to leave that alone. Look, okay, I'm sorry, baby. No, I ain't trying to get you in trouble because I want another interview once the song come out, your album drop. So you're in the fashion. I know. Look, so you have you're in fashion also, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. We've been pushing real life merch. Those been really selling, really hand to hand. You can get links on my website, McKenzieMusic.com, or hit me up on social media on Twitter and Instagram. I'm usually on those two. We're pretty heavy, but yeah, we got sweaters and we have shirts. We got a lot of more ideas coming out. We're just hustling as far as everything real life goes. I mean, and the thing about the merch is we have like basic stuff that have just our logo on it, and then we have other stuff that you won't even know it's real life incorporated. But it's like regular clothes people wear, so people don't feel as if it's just like a artist sweater you're just trying to support. They just stamp their logo and that's that. Our merchandise actually looks legit, and it is legit. Care about the quality of our stuff.
Oh, okay. And so is it just like the T-shirts and the pullovers, or are you doing jeans and, stuff like that also?
Yeah, well, for starters, of course, we got the basic T-shirts and we got, sweaters, zip-ups and all other stuff like that. And I'm really into, like, working out now and things like that. So I might, collab with a Swedish partner who, might do, like, a little fitness thing for females. And, I got a lot of ideas, happening and popping off. But, I mean, in due time,
Yeah, everything takes time with balance and, drive. Anything is possible. You can do whatever you want to do. And it looks to me like you're just taking over in the music. You're, building a name for yourself as well as the group already has a name, but you're building your own name and, growing your career, networking all over the world, even in Russia. A lot of people can't say that, so that is great.
You got to, man. You got to. No, nobody's going to, get up and wake up in the morning and do these things for you, so you got to make sure you go out and give 100%, 100 every day.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, I mean, I'm not saying that anybody will quit in my group, but, I mean, if they slow down, I can't let that slow me down. You either keep up or you eventually, go left behind. So I think that's what makes us great. We feed off of each other. And I definitely try to set the tone, being one of the, the founding members.
That's right. You're a leader, so they follow, the leader. So if you lead, you must set an example for the followers. So that's great. That is awesome. So, far as I'm a Star, could you tell me what inspired that besides the obvious?
Well, basically, I'm a Star. I mean, as good sounding, like, feel good type of music, that's what basically it sounds like, but it really came from a dark place. I mean, because there's a lot of artists out here, trying to make it, and sometimes you go through, problems, like whether, everybody got their personal life they got to deal with. It costs a lot of money to even try to do this music thing. Some people don't always have that. And you always got to deal with negativity, and then you got to deal with people telling you can't do it. You got to deal with a bunch of stuff. Life comes at you, and you might have to put stuff aside. And basically, I took all of those feelings, and I was like, F that. You know what I mean? Like, forget how I'm feeling, forget what everybody's saying, whatever the case may be. I'm a Star. I'm doing everything I have to do. I'm doing everything that I need to do. I'm going to keep pushing forward. I don't care what anybody else have to say. So, and I pretty much, if you listen to the lyrics of it, I'm literally telling you, like, the story. But the first verse, I try to be more, more lyrical with it, just to pull people in and show you, I can rap. You know what I mean? But the second verse, if you listen to it, literally a story and how I felt and, pretty much saying I come from nothing and people's always being negative, but, I'm going to keep pushing forward anyway. And it got that, that type of vibe to it. So that's pretty much where the song came from.
Okay. Did you have a lot of naysayers when you first began your career? Did you have to deal with a lot of bull, like a lot of people trying to bring you down, you know what I mean?
Yeah, especially even being on, like, a platform like World Star. You know, to me, that's not even that big a deal no more. But a couple of years ago, that was like a big deal. So there's people around the city see me on World Star, and they be writing hating comments like, "Oh, that's the dude. He used to play basketball at such and such. He don't do anything he's talking about. This, that, and the third." I'm like, "Oh, you see me play basketball, so you know me." In real life, yes, I played ball.
Did you play pro or college?
Nah, I didn't. I just played college, you know, out here. So.
That's
people
awesome.
seeing, you know.
Why people don't go to college?
Hey, man. I mean, the whole thing was.
So we know you educated. Yeah, we know you educated. We know you know how to spell the words that you're singing about.
Yeah, I mean, just because you go to school, people don't really know your life situation, basically. And when people's life situation ain't going as good as they want it to, they turn around and try to bring that negativity to you because they see you doing something. You know, so. Yeah. Which is cool. I understand that. I'm cool with being everybody else's outlet. I'm going to still do what I have to do. Eventually, they'll turn.
That's right. That's right. So we're going to go into I'm a Star. I would love for you to introduce it and go into that.
All right. This is Mckenzie. You're about to listen to my song, I'm a Star, which is actually the first single off of my mixtape. But also look out for Drop It Low, which is going to be the first single off of my album, Boarding Pass. But right now, you're listening to I'm a Star. Real life.
All right. And this is Mckenzie, the solo superstar with I'm a Star.
Sloppy Joe's with sloppy hoe when I lock and load. They treasure me like a pot of gold, but I hit it with a traffic stop and go. Like, whoa, you see me struck through like I'm famous. Don't mess with coffee people. See the market, they call haters. Not a pirate or a raider. My cake changed up like traders. They played out like a pager, but no barber, so can't fade us. Yeah, used to be a famous nobody, but nowadays I'm chilling with the famous nobody. A lot of dudes talk tough, but got nobody. In other words, they headshots. Nobody. I'm local Gotti, too hottie, hottest wasabi. You find me with Spanish mommies at parties, so I drink hardly. You act like Cam is trying to steal right. Cause everything you wanna do, I do in real life.
You're wasting my time without a block. I make way for my rhymes without a bitch. Make way for my dimes. Call it the gems that I'm dropping. Always sustained, they call me Cochran.
I'm talking about, and you are just that, a star. I love it. I love the beat. I love the vibe. I love everything about it. Like, I really think you did your thing.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
No, thank you. I appreciate you. So who did the beat for you? Or did you do that yourself?
That beat I didn't do myself. But it was sent to me, by a local producer out here, Mo. So yeah, I just try to, like I said, the whole Standby mixtape was local producers, and just take that and build with it.
Yeah, and that's awesome. And it's, you know what, I love how people come together and network with creativity. Like, someone else working on a beat, you might be working on some lyrics, but when you can put that together and just make a hit, man, that's awesome, man. Like, it's no better feeling.
I know. That's what I love, like, when I'm writing something, sometimes I be like, I'm not feeling it as much, but when I hear it, like, mixed down and mastered, and I'm, like, listening to it, I'm like, wow. It gives me, like, that, a good happiness every time I complete a song.
I know, like, there's nothing compared to it, seriously. I mean, just being in the independent film industry as I am, and acting, spoken word, writing, it to me is just beautiful how it starts from a spark, and once that idea come in and, you collaborate with other like-minded individuals, or even you just do it yourself, go solo. I mean, when it all comes together and the hit is just then, when you see your thoughts in real life, manifestation, like, and just right there, it's nothing like that feeling. It's just like accomplished.
I know exactly how you feel. I actually shoot my own videos and the group's videos as well as edit them. So I also have my hand in that. And so visually, how my videos come out, everything I have full control over, from music, to the videos. So I know exactly what you mean.
I love it. You are very intelligent. Yes, he went to college. Okay. So.
Hey, that's called hunger, man. That ain't even college right there. That's just hunger.
Yeah, but see, you know what? You got to stay hungry. You can never get tired or feel complete. You have to stay hungry in this game. In order to stay relevant, to me, you have to stay hungry. Because, everybody be crunk 1 minute with your stuff, and then the next day, you might as well say the next day, next couple of weeks, whatever, something else comes along that's, the next hot thing, the next best thing or whatever. So you have to stay hungry. You have to, in order to stay relevant. So I just think you are super hot. You're intelligent. You have the hottest body, ladies. You want to check Mr. McKenzie out, baby. He been in the gym. Him, wife. So tell me about Drop It Low.
All right, so Drop It Low, like I said, that's the first single off of the Boarding Pass album. Is just released. It's out on iTunes, so if you want to support, definitely go on iTunes, and cop one. It's produced by Lego Beats, like I said, who produced the whole Boarding Pass album. These Russian producers, and it's a club banger. Man, they got the club going crazy. It's just like a little joint to show that I'm versatile. You know what I mean? I don't always want to, like, I can be lyrical every song, but not every song's supposed to be that way. Not every time I make a song is going to be for that type of feel. This is like a club type of feel. Everybody likes, going to the club, chilling. And you'll see. Ladies will definitely love it.
Good times. Yeah, good times. Enjoying yourself. And then like that. But, is there anyone that you would like to give a shout-out before we go into Drop It Low?
Yeah, I'm shouting out Lego Beats for even, making this whole thing happen. I wouldn't even have this song if it wasn't for him. Besides that, I'm shouting out, of course, my PR. She looking out. My team, Real Life Society. My team, Real Life Society. Of course, you for even giving me this interview. Anybody else that support Real Life Society, man, I'm all for it. So thank you. Keep supporting.
No, thank you very much for giving me your time and gracing me with your great talent and your fabulous body. Thank you, wifey, for letting him And I just know that nothing but the stars are in front of you right now. Nothing can hold you back but you. And as long as you have your determination, your drive, and your talent, baby, nothing's going to stop you. Nothing. And I really hope that you will come back to Serena Speaks when your song debut or when your album comes out, the one that you're working on now, which is, I'm going to let you get that shout out.
Boarding pass. When boarding pass out, I definitely will be back.
And I would love that. I already followed you when I decided to interview you. I followed you on Twitter. I just tweeted you, too, so you can follow me back. Serena Speaks.
I got you. Definitely.
Yeah, I appreciate you. And we're going to go into Drop It Low. And this is the number one song, right?
Yeah.
From his hit album, which is coming out very soon, Boarding Pass. And this is really an exclusive, you guys, for Serena Speaks. And I'm so honored that he gave me this opportunity to play his music. And this is Drop It Low.
MRMEKENZIE. Mckenzie. Woo! Drop it low, drop it low for me. 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 Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Pocket full of C-notes, dishing out these numbers like the nigga playing Keno. Look at Shorty over there, keep this on the D-Lo, trying to see that like the people. Tell her spread that like the ego, cause I love the way she twerking, body perfect, how she work it. Got a nigga spending cash. Take that like you repo. Yeah, I know there's other people, don't care about no one else, babe. I'm gonna need some help. I can't do this by myself, so just drop it low, drop it low for me. Low for me, low for me, low for me. Drop it low, drop it low for me. Low for me, low for me, low for me, low for me. Drop it low, drop it 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 low for me. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. You know who the baddest, grab it while you shake it. You know it's the fattest, like I'm selfish with a blunt. Hit it, never pass it, better traffic when I'm at it. I attack it like a cash. Shit, faded, hammered. I don't got no manners, baby, drop it like the standards, and I'm feeling like the shit. Pampers, you get pampered if you're dirty, like the clothes in the hamper. First I gotta see you. Drop it low for me. Low for me, low for me, low for me, low. Drop it low for me. Low for me, low for me, low for me, low for me. Drop it 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 low for me. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. I'm looking for the baddest. Said I'm looking for the baddest. I'm looking for the baddest. Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Now I gotta see you. Drop it low for me. Drop it low for me. Drop it low, 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 drop it low for me. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one. Type it if you know that you a bad one.
Low. I know those girls were twerking. When back mom be twerking like you.
Hey man, you want to go ahead? I'm open to it. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying that the song is hot. I know that people enjoy themselves at the club dancing to that, and I know baby mom be dancing for you. We ain't gone, baby mom.
Like I said, what happened in Dallas stays in Dallas.
Yeah. Okay. Is Dallas the new Vegas? Wow.
Hey,
No, seriously.
I'm gonna be out in Vegas too. I know I'm gonna see that scene soon.
Okay. Okay. You're gonna have a great time in Vegas. You already know that. But that song, I can imagine everybody half crunk in the club. I mean, you couldn't do any better. That makes me feel good. I'm bouncing and everything. So I know everybody else was bouncing when they hear it or when they hear it.
I know. It was crazy actually seeing people, getting amped to my